Hello again. Saying again because this is the fourth video of the day. That we're fucking filming. This is my friend Jessie. She does vocals in two bands, KOSM and Don't Deserve a Grave. And she's gonna be on here, I guess, pretty frequently because we're gonna start a series where she is gonna attempt to teach me vocals and I'm gonna attempt to learn. Vocals as in like death metal vocals, extreme vocals, harsh vocals, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That's probably like the most professional intro I've ever done. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna disclaim that I'm not a vocal teacher, but I have helped a couple of my friends like get to where they want to be.
Yeah.
Also, our faces are totally covered in makeup from the other videos that we've done.
The other videos, yeah, because I'm sure people in the comments on my channel are gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay, so I guess we'll start. We've already kind of talked about this. You know, like all about using your diaphragm. So you keep saying that it hurts.
Yeah,
If it hurts, please stop.
It hurts the throat. If I try to do it, it's just when you get like a really dry cough, is how it feels. And this is what everyone says, use the diaphragm, but I'm not sure I totally understand that. Does that just mean you expel air while like tensing your core?
So a lot of people, I think when they explain like use your diaphragm, they do things like hey, like they like teach you how to do things like that. The best way to know how you're engaging your diaphragm is to pretend to cough. So like gently. Like put your hand on your stomach, like it comes from your diaphragm. I feel like a lot of times when people try, they're like, pretend to yell or pretend, but if you don't know how to engage the diaphragm to yell, it doesn't really help. Doing something that's like a bodily function that's normal, like coughing, it automatically engages your diaphragm.
Okay.
So I usually do that for a minute to warm up. And then another thing that I do before that is I yawn for a minute because it helps you lift the soft palate of your mouth, and thus it helps loosen up your throat. So if you yawn, it loosens up your throat. I do that for a minute. So to really like help loosen my jaw, you open your mouth like this and you go la 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 la. Not even kidding. Because that not only does that help your jaw, but it also helps your tongue. Because you're supposed to be going laga 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 without moving your jaw. Laga laga. And this is just good for vocalists too, but I do this every time I'm like planning to do clean or extreme. And then I rotate my jaw.
Oh my god.
I told you.
That was a loud one.
Yeah, and it helps you just like loosen it up, especially when you're learning. A lot of your tension is in your jaw.
Yeah.
And your mouth. Because you're just not used to it. And then another thing that we do, lip trills, which I think a lot of people have done.
Oh fuck, it's so hard for me to do this.
And go from as high as you can to as low as you can. So you do that for like another minute or 2 minutes, and then after you do that, so you know how with your vocal fry, it's like this, it's like oh my god. Yeah. So you go up a scale, but you do it with a clean note and then a fry note. So it's like and you go up the scale.
Jesus Christ.
It just helps your brain get into the mode of like, okay, I'm gonna scream. And then for someone like me who does singing and screaming in the same song, it helps me alternate between the two more seamlessly. Which I don't know if that's like your intended purpose.
No clean singing.
Just going up the scale like and then you go up but this is where you get into like the fry screaming, which I can't do very well.
Okay.
I think the best fry scream I can do is, I don't think I can even do it right now. That's my best fry scream. I can do, we're gonna be learning false chord. No inhaling.
Okay.
If you can inhale correctly, good on you, but don't try inhaling as your first attempt at screaming. It's not good for you.
Oh, well.
Okay, so to actually get into the screams, to start off, what I started with is to start with you're like pissed off at your mom for like grounding you or something, and it's like, ugh, ugh. But you have to make sure that it comes from down here.
Ugh, I don't know how to make it raspy without hurting the throat. Ugh. Ugh.
Just think of like you being exasperated, like, oh my god!
Oh my god!
Like that. Did that hurt?
I feel that in my throat.
But did it hurt?
I don't know.
Because with false chords, it's in your throat.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Did it hurt?
I don't know. I feel it like vibrating, so I don't know if the vibration is making me think that must hurt.
No.
It's
So
hard to tell.
you will be able to actually feel if it hurts.
Okay.
So if you get to a point where it's like you start coughing, if I do something like this, like I feel that in my throat,
Okay.
but it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
So, yeah, like that. Did it hurt?
I don't think so.
There you go.
Oh, sick.
So like, with false chord, you do need to use a lot of air. Like a lot of air to make a sound, and you're not gonna be able to hold a note for a very long time. And it's gonna sound very much like your own voice. You'll be able to hear your talking voice underneath what you're screaming.
Okay.
So, for a long time, I sounded like, because I didn't know how much air to use.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes a lot of time to learn. But the fundamental is starting with, and building it from there. And then think of like, I don't know, like think of like a Hello Catharsis lyric or something. Do you know any of them?
Well, I know a fake one.
The only reason why I say it is because none of my guitarists are like, I don't know what the lyrics are.
I'll go with the fake one.
Buginate!
That's my favorite fucking shit. So when we were in the studio recording Kelowna EP,
Yeah.
we were all there while Lita was doing her vocals, and it's like this chorus part where it's like, and then this one word, I swear I heard it. It sounded like buginate, and so I was like, are you fucking saying buginate? And everyone thought it was so funny. It's not buginate. So then it became this whole big thing, like, get fucking buginated, bro, and like, and it's just now like a mutated human becoming a bug. We literally made a merch design
That's
of
amazing.
buginate, and me and Lita are straight up gonna get buginate tattoos and
Oh my
everything.
god.
So yeah, I'll go with buginate.
Sure. To start off, don't try and make it like buginate. Think about it as like one long phrase. So it'd be like buginate, buginate, like that.
Okay.
So, but I keep going back into like what I already know instead of going back to like buginate.
Okay, so it's gotta be like
Yeah.
lower, like
Buginate. There you go. Okay, by yourself. 1, 2, 3. Buginate. You can't laugh. This is Dean's future. I'm gonna wake him up every morning and just buginate. And you should feel it in your mouth, but also like right underneath your nose.
okay.
Buginate. Buginate. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I sort of feel it here.
Yeah, like here under your nose and like almost kind of like in your nose. With screams, it's really your mouth and tongue placement.
Yeah, I've seen lots of like Travis Ryan where his tongue is like a bowl.
Like if you want to get really low, it's like, I look like a pufferfish when I do it. It's like No. You need to. We need to start with just like.
It's just too exciting.
I know it's very exciting, but you really need to start off and like you should find. I know for me, I used again Arch Enemy Nemesis because it was one tone in my range. So try and find a band that you want to replicate, but but in your range. I'll do Buggin' It again.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Boom! You can't laugh. This is serious business. Buggin' It! Try and like think of it like lower in your chest and your diaphragm, because right now what I'm hearing is like Buggin' It! Or like you're trying to talk too much. Think of like sitting in your core and pushing it out with your diaphragm, nothing from your lungs. Buggin' It! Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Buggin' It! No laughing. No laughing.
Be serious.
Be serious. Also, open your mouth more. Buggin' It! There you go.
That was better.
That was better. Tongue placement, I think, is a huge thing. Like, it's like a.
I'll zoom in.
So it's like your tongue is hitting under, and you're trying to make as much open space in your mouth as possible.
I just started thinking about my neighbors. Fuck you guys, it's not even 7 o'clock yet, so.
You're gonna take a big breath into your stomach, and then let it out. So one thing I am noticing too is you're doing like. Try not to like gather all of the air in your cheeks before letting it out, because you're holding the tension there. So you want it to be like Buggin' It! And then you waste no air. That's something I still struggle with, is like remembering all of the different components. And I feel like because it's your body, there are habits that you've already created in how you breathe, how you talk, how you use your air. So having to break those habits and relearn different components of your body, it takes a while. I think out of everything right now, don't necessarily worry about the cheek thing, worry about where your air is coming from, because that's gonna make it so that you don't hurt yourself. And like we can worry about where that air allocation goes later. So let's do that again. Deep breath. And don't try to rush unless you really feel like you're running out of air. Don't try to rush the sound. If you're trying to rush it, you start using more air than you need, and you run out of that power at the end of 8. 1, 2, 3. Buggin' It!
I'm definitely running out of air.
Yeah.
For sure. And my talking voice is getting fucked up.
So it is hurting.
It's my throat. My voice sounds way different now.
So maybe you should have some water. But I think that if your voice is getting tired, we should go back. You don't think about it when you're like, oh my god! Like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
God!
Yeah.
God!
There.
Buggin' It!
That works too.
Just the worst vocals. Buggin' It!
Don't try to push yourself to go too low. Go where it's comfortable. So, is fine for me, but maybe for you it's that sounded better. Try not to lift your, and I do this too still. I'm trying to break that habit, but if you do this, you're tensing yourself.
Okay.
So just make sure that it's all coming from here. There you go. Buggin' It! There you go. That one was the best one yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the rasp went throughout the entire word. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly the sound. Buggin' It! Yeah, that sounded way better.
It's better?
That was way better.
Sweet.
And it sounded like you weren't trying so hard to push all of your air out. There you go. should do that at D. I do it to Eric. I do it to Eric all the time. I'm like, ugh, when I'm warming up. I like walk up to him and I'm like, ugh, just walk away. Ugh. And he's like, what? Dean! Dean! Dean, God damn it! So, I think that's a really, really good place to stop for today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
This was really fun.
Yeah, so just do the warm-ups that we did.
Yeah.
They really help. It's really, really important. Just keep doing this, and eventually it's gonna get to
yeah.
And then we can go from there.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be great. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and please tune in on episode 2 of me attempting to learn vocals and Jessie bearing with me trying to teach me.
Hey, you did really good.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.